everyone! This is Russia All Right, and here's what's been in the Russian news in the last couple of weeks. Remember the white cranes that Vladimir Putin taught to fly in the most fabulous flight of dreams? Well, those cranes failed to join the flock. The flock that didn't accept the Putin-supported cranes was, of course, arrested for resisting the authorities. Good job, Mr. Putin, as always. Sunday, October the 14th, was a national election day where millions of Russians were supposed to vote for members of regional legislation. This time, Russia's party of power, United Russia, had to defeat opposing parties to gain full control of Russia's regional legislation. Following massive ballot fraud in previous presidential and Duma elections, nobody expected United Russia to have legitimate, fraud-free fight. But as we say it in Russia, this could be worse. In Bryansk region, sorry, do I have a better picture of Bryansk? No? This is it? Okay. In Bryansk region, candidates from all but one of the opposing parties resigned in support of the United Russia candidate Nikolai Denin. But this could be worse. Nikolai Denin was excluded from the ballot due to violations in signature sheets. Violations or not, the Constitutional Court of Russia swooped in and reinstated Denin, and he won the elections. Well, could be worse. In one of the polling stations in Khimki, Moscow's satellite city, where IKA fighter Yevgenia Chirikova was running for mayor, 19 observers were banned from the procedure of vote counting and were led out of the building by the police forces. Still, it could be worse. In Krasnodar region, a hidden camera recorded an outrageous ballot stuffing video. The video featured local voting station officials stuffing ballots for United Russia in broad daylight. And it could be worse. You might think the election day is bad, but it could be worse. District Court of St. Petersburg called Madonna in for a hearing on the case of homosexual propaganda during her concert in August 2012. Legal notices were sent to Madonna's addresses in New York and the Moscow branch of her fitness club, Hot Candy. Madonna is accused of violating the St. Petersburg law on homosexual propaganda and is expected to compensate $11 million to the offended party. For an exclusive legal consult to Madonna, we now turn to our staff lawyer, Stas Stolin. Stas?
Madonna, don't go.
Thank you, Stas. A shocking brochure was published on October the 19th in St. Petersburg. The brochure was aimed at helping labor migrants feel welcome in St. Petersburg. However, the migrants were featured in brochure as tools, unlike other characters who were featured as people. The migrant activists opposed the brochure, saying it was offensive. Gleb Panfilov, head of the organization that published the brochure, said they had no idea it could be offensive, as their focus group had approved every single character. On October the 10th, the lawmakers of St. Petersburg approved the new edition of the law on administrative offense. According to the law, it is now illegal in St. Petersburg to howl, play musical instruments, move furniture, whistle, bang, rattle, and squeebly-doo. It is also illegal now to moan and to have squeaky bed at night, which means no more getting it on in St. Petersburg. And no more rocking it in St. Petersburg. Wait, what is there left to do in St. Petersburg? To find out what is there left to do in St. Petersburg, Bears and Vodka is going to St. Petersburg to explore St. Petersburg and see what is left of St. Petersburg in St. Petersburg. See us soon in St. Petersburg! And until then... Oh wait, there's more news. In suburban Moscow town of Mendeleevo, a school headmistress forced her students to participate in an Orthodox Christian prayer to defend Russia from the evildoers. Naturally, many parents and children were outraged. For more, we're now joined by our first Responder correspondent, Stas Stolin. Stas!
Irina, indeed, I am now in front of a school, very similar to the school where an outrageous prayer was forced down onto the students and parents. And as you can see, nothing happens here. Back to you.
And believe it or not, that's what's been in the Russian news in the last couple of weeks. This is Russia, all right. Na zdrowie.